Hi, my name is Tim Kelly, and I am a Fifth Ward resident for the last 50 plus years. And I'm currently the sitting alderman of the Fifth Ward. And a little bit about myself is I try to stay in tune with the city and my ward, and how I do that is I do street outreach, checking in with folks, knocking on doors during election season, off election season. So I do it year round to make sure I know what's actually happening and folks that need assistance with the things that are going on in the city, because a lot of folks don't do telecommunications, smartphones, laptops, computer. A lot of people are still on that old school where they read a newspaper or go to the news. So those are the people that I definitely try to keep in tune with to see what's going on. So those are just some things about myself to try to stay updated with the constituents. And I'm running again because there's so many things that are unfinished, and there's so many things that have finally come to the light that I feel like I want to be part of the solution, as a part of when there was a problem, when there wasn't transparency. So now that we're being a little more transparent, I want to be part of saying, see, this is what we should have been doing all along, as opposed to a new council coming in and they're in the dark and now they have to work on things that they didn't know anything about. So there should be some folks at the table that were actually positive pieces so they can actually finish the work that got started. Some of my top priorities would still be safety in my neighborhood, because I have a few neighborhoods that, they're not horrible neighborhoods, but like they're just, I don't want to say an easy target, but things just tend to happen where there's less police patrolling, where there's more heavily, I don't know the word, because the homelessness thing that's going on right now in the city of Davenport, I have a little bitty hubs all over the Fifth Ward of where I have gatherings of where people are that, things tend to happen, and it's unfortunate when they happen, and then there's this big cleanup, so now the people lose, so the things happen, then people lose what they have going on, so it's a lot. So safety is one priority, and now that we're going into this where the SNAP is going to be cut off for a lot of folks, I think resources and more grocery stores, or if somebody's saying they're a grocery, making them be more accountable to be a grocery as opposed to tobacco and liquor. And we have a lot of that in the Fifth Ward in my neighborhood. And that to me is really discouraging, to say you're a grocery, but you're more tobacco and liquor than anything.